used to talk until the dawn, like nothing could go wrong. Barefoot dancing in the rain, laughing through the pain. Your hand would always find my own, like it had always known. Two restless hearts without a map, never fearing cracks. We were fearless, we were young, saying love was more than enough. Never thought the tide could change or drift away. Back when we were brave, before we learned to be afraid, we believed in every word. Back when we were strong, holding on so long, even when it hurt. Now the silence fills the air where we used to swear we would never part. Back when we were brave, you were my heart. Now the hallway feels too wide, like there's nowhere left to hide. Your shadow doesn't cross the floor like it did before. We built our kingdom out of trust, but promises can rust, and even gold can lose its shine when we ignore the signs. If I could find the younger flame, call your reckless name, would we choose a different road, or carry the same load? Back when we were brave, love was more than what we gave. It was everything we knew. Now I'm standing in the rain, trying to explain how I'm losing you. Maybe time will let me see who I'm meant to be beyond this broken start. But back when we were brave, you were my There's a hollow in this quiet room, like winter came too soon. Your shadow lingers on the wall, but you don't call anymore. Keep the curtains half drawn tight, afraid to face the morning light, 'cause daylight shows what's really true. There's no more me and you. We were diamonds in the dark, burning with a fragile spark. Now I'm holding broken pieces of my heart. Where the light used to be, there's a space inside of me that no one else can feel. Every word we didn't say still echoes in the grave, and it always will. Even if I try to run, even if I come undone, you're written in my soul like a song without an end, like a wound that won't let go. space between the seams. Your suitcase left a hollow sound when it rolled across the ground, like thunder in a quiet room, sealing our doom. The curtain swayed in silver light. We didn't even try to fight. Two tired hearts too warm to say the love we gave.
We were castles in the sand, built with shaking hands. Never thought the tide would rise before our eyes.
We were flying on paper wings, fragile little things, caught inside the wind. Every promise that we made slowly started to fray, tearing from within. Even if I close my eyes, I still see us rise above the ocean blue. But paper wings can't hold the sky, and I lost you. Your voice still lingers in my mind, like a song I can't rewind. We were reckless, burning bright, falling through the night. Every laugh and every scar showed us who we are. But love that stretched too far apart can split a heart. If I could gather every tear, trade my doubt and fear, I'd build a stronger than before and beg for more. We were flying on paper wings, chasing bigger things than we could ever hold. Though tomorrow I'll stand tall and try to let it fall. Some stories stay untold. Maybe time will let me heal. Maybe scars won't always feel so sharp and true. But paper wings can't hold the sky, and I still miss you. Still holds your silhouette, like a shadow I can't forget. Your coffee's cold beside the sink, just like the space between what we think. I hear your footsteps in my head, and every word we never said. The curtains move, but you're not there, just memories in the air. We were satellites at night, caught inside each other's light. Never thought we'd lose the view of something true. It's the gravity of you the gravity of you. Your laughter lingers in the hall like a distant curtain call. We were reckless, we were bright, burning up the night. Two comets in a fearless race, leaving fire in our wake. But every orbit has an end, every heart must bend.
If I could rewrite the stars, close the distance where we are, I'd hold you in this endless blue like we used to do.
It's the gravity of you, stronger than the truth, that we've come undone. Though tomorrow waits for me, and someday I'll be free. Tonight, you're still the one. Maybe time will set me loose, cut the hidden news of everything we knew. But until I learn to fly, I'm falling into you. The windows open to the night, cold air cuts like quiet knives. Your whisper lingers in the dark, a fading spark in broken light. I walk across the wooden floor where we used to be before. Every step a memory of how it used to be. We were fearless in the flame, calling out each other's names. Never thought the fire would fade or love would change. Now it's echoes after you. All I hear is truth ringing in my head. Every promise that we made slowly starts to fade, but the words we said still tremble in my chest. Never let me rest, no matter what I do. All that's left tonight are echoes after you.
Your jacket's gone from by the door, but I still feel you more and more, like perfume hanging in the air, like you're still there.
We were lightning in the sky, shining bright and asking why. Two hearts racing toward a storm we couldn't outrun.
If I could turn the clock around, if all our love
goes after you. The city sleeps beneath a broken sky. Neon tears begin to cry. Your perfume lingers in the air, like a ghost that's everywhere. I walk alone on empty streets, counting shattered heartbeats. Every corner holds your trace, every shadow wears your face. I try to drown your memory, but it keeps on haunting me like a melody that won't let go. Soft and slow, I'm falling after midnight into the fading light, where our love used to shine. Through the silence and the blue, I'm still chasing you across this fragile line. Even if you're far away, even if you'll never stay, you're the fire in my veins. I'm holding on to yesterday, though it's slipping through the rain. Laughter echoes in my mind, like a song I left behind. We were burning bright and wild, two lost hearts running miles. Now the nights are growing cold, and the truth is hard to hold. Love can turn to dust and smoke with a single word we spoke.
If I could turn the hands of time
and rewrite every line,
but all that's left are memories
and broken harmonies. I'm falling after midnight,
still searching for the light of love that couldn't
stay through the silence and the pain, through the endless rain. I hear your name and all the dawn will rise again. You'll forever be my sweetest ache, my unfinished song, my beautiful mistake. The city sleeps beneath a broken sky. The city sleeps beneath. The city sleeps. The city sleeps. sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps. Oh. Sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. Oh. The city sleeps. The city sleeps. Oh, the city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath. The city sleeps. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. The city sleeps beneath the broken sky. I found the words I couldn't say, folded up and packed away in the drawer beside my bed, with all the tears I never shed.
Your goodbye still fills the room, like fading roses out of bloom. Every corner of this place still remembers your embrace.
We were strong, or so it seemed, building castles out of dreams. Never thought the tide would turn or bridges burn. These are letters I never sent, full of love and deep regret. Every line still bleeds your name. All the chances that we missed, all the nights we used to kiss. Nothing feels the same, even if you moved along. In my heart you still belong, like a melody that stays. These are letters I never sent, lost in yesterday. I replay the final fight, every word we said that night. Pride was louder than
If I could rewrite that scene, say the things I really mean, I'd tear these pages into two and run to you.
These are letters I never sent. All the love that heaven lent still echoes in my chest. Though tomorrow waits for me, and someday I'll be free. Tonight I must confess, loving you was worth the fall, worth the heartbreak, worth it all, even with the pain. These are letters I never sent, but I'd write them all again. Yeah, the rain is carving down the street like the rhythm of defeat. Your name's still burning on my tongue like a song left half sung. There's a picture on the shelf, I can't take it down myself. Every smile frozen there feels too much to bear. We were standing at the edge, balancing on broken pledges. Never thought we'd slip so far from who we are. Now I'm holding pieces of the blue, fragments of me and you, scattered on the floor. Every word we threw away still finds a way to hurt a little more. Even if the sky turns gray, even if I walk away, you're the ache I can't undo. I'm still holding pieces of the blue. Your laughter lingers in my mind like a clock I can't rewind. We were reckless, we were bright, running through the night. Two hearts beating out of sync, closer to the brink. We thought love would pull us through, but it slipped like morning dew. If I could gather every shard of this broken, battered heart, I'd build a bridge across the truth and run to you. Still I'm holding pieces of the blue, everything we knew fading into dust. Though tomorrow I'll stand tall and try to let it fall and try to trust. Maybe time will make it right, turn the dark to light, show me something new. But tonight I'm lost inside. The pieces of the blue. radio plays our favorite song, but it feels so wrong tonight. Your side of the bed is cold as stone. No warmth, no soft goodnight. I drive past places we used to go, where laughter filled the air. Now every street light seems to know you're no longer there. We were written in the stars, but somehow lost the spark. Now I'm searching in the dark for where we fell apart. This is the last time we were us, before the fall, before the rust, before the silence grew between our hearts. We were fire in the rain, we were dancing through the pain. Now we're just two worlds apart. Even if I let you go, there's one thing you should know: you'll always leave your mark. You were my light, my only truth, my shelter in the dark. Hanging by the door, like you're walking any day. I still hear your footsteps on the floor, though they've all faded away. We were reckless, we were wild, running fast, chasing dreams. But love can turn from sweet to fragile quicker than it seems. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd hold you closer now. But all I have are memories and echoes of your sound. This is the last time we were us, before the cracks turned into dust, before goodbye was all we had. Though tomorrow I move on and learn to be strong, there's a part of me still sad, because loving you was real. It was everything I feel, and nothing will replace the way you looked at me that night, with forever in your face. The street is quiet after 9, like it's holding back the time. Your laughter used to fill the air, now it's nowhere. The picture frames are slightly cracked, like something we can't take back. I run my fingers through the dust of broken trust. We were stronger than we knew, wrapped in something true. Never thought the sky could fall at all. Now I'm living with half of a heart, trying truth that always slips. We were reckless, we were free, blind to what could be. Just silhouettes against the dawn, swearing we would carry on. But even vows can slowly bend and finally end. If love was meant to make us whole, why did it take its toll? I'd give up all I am tonight to make it right. Now I'm living with a heart, learning in the dark how to stand alone, though tomorrow waits for me. And someday I'll be free. This ache has grown. Maybe time will stitch the seam between what was and what has been, and help me play my part. But until that day arrives, I'll beat with half of a heart. I found your letter in a drawer tonight, hidden underneath the fading light. The words were fragile, torn and blue, still smelling faintly just like you. Outside the window, autumn cries, leaves falling like our last goodbyes. I trace the ink with shaking hands, trying hard to understand. We built a world on whispered dreams, but nothing's ever what it seems. And now I'm standing here alone in a house that's not a home. The silence breaks, I hear your voice like an echo I can't avoid, calling through the dark. Every promise that we made slowly started to fade. writes letters on my window pane, spelling out your name again, like the sky refuses to forget what we can reset. Your footsteps faded down the street, but they still echo under my feet. Every corner of this town feels like you're around. We were stronger than goodbye, never thought we'd have to try to survive a love so deep we couldn't keep. There's a place inside my chest where your name still lives, where the silence never wins. Every breath I take alone feels like borrowed hope under fragile skin. Even if I let you go, even if I never show how much it hurts to miss, there's a place inside my heart that still sounds like this. Your jacket's gone from by the door, but I still feel you more and more, like a melody that stays long after it plays. We were lightning in the night, shining fierce and bright, but even stars that burn so fast don't always last. If I could rewind the hands of time, cross the fault line, I'd hold you tighter than before and ask for more. There's a place inside my chest where your name still lives, where the echoes never fade. Though tomorrow I'll move on and learn to be strong, there's a debt that love has made. Maybe time will let me see who I'm meant to be, beyond what we once were. But deep inside my beating heart, you still stir. Your suitcase by the staircase stands like a truth we never planned. The echo of your quiet sigh still lingers in goodbye. The walls remember every fight, every tear we hid at night. Now silence sits between our hearts, tearing us apart. We were diamonds in the dust, built on passion, built on trust. Never thought we'd lose the flame or shift the blame. On the night we let go, watched our love fall slow, like rain against the glass. Every promise we made, every dream we laid, fading into the past. Even though the door is closed and the final word was no, The night is breathing down my neck, a lonely silhouette. Your goodbye still on my lips, like a slow eclipse. The rain keeps tapping on the glass, like it's asking why we didn't last. Every drop a memory of what we used to be. We were standing on a wire, playing with a fragile fire. Never thought we'd lose the fight in the fading light. If you ever hear this song, know I tried to hold on, even when the truth cut deep. Every promise, every kiss, every moment that I missed still wakes me from my sleep. Though you're walking different roads, carrying different loads, there's a part of me alone. No matter where you are tonight, you're never gone. Your picture's fading in my phone, but I still feel alone, like the silence screams your name over and again. We were young and unaware, building castles in the air. Never thought the tide would rise and wash away our skies. If I could set my heart in time, back before the fault lines, I'd hold you closer than before and beg for one night more. If you ever hear this song, I know my love was strong, stronger than my pride. Even though we let it fall, I relive it all just to stand by your side. Maybe love was meant to teach what we couldn't reach, what we couldn't see. But if you ever hear this song, remember me. Remember me. There's a crack across the ceiling now, like the silence hanging in this house. Your coffee cup still by the sink, frozen in the edge of what we think. I hear the clock, but time stands still. Every second bends to your will. Your picture fading on the wall, but I remember all. We were young and unafraid, promises we thought we'd never break. Now the truth is cold and clear. Love disappeared. We're just ashes of us, scattered in the dust. For words we couldn't say. Every tear we cried, every night we tried, was a wave we couldn't brave. Even though the fire's gone, the smoke keeps holding on, drifting through my lungs. I'm breathing memories of who we used to be. Your footsteps echo down the hall, though you're not here at all. I reach across the empty bed, still hearing what you said. We were thunder in the sky, too loud. We're just ashes of us, falling without trust, like embers in the rain. But somewhere in the dark there's a tiny spark calling out your name. And even if you're gone for good, if I only could, I'd choose you every time. Through the wreckage and the scars, you'll always be my hardest goodbye. Smoke still lingers in the air from words we threw without a care. The echoes of a slammed front door still shake the floor.
The glass is empty on the table. We were strong but not that stable. Two hearts racing out of control, now paying every toll.
We were sparks and gasoline, too intense to stay serene. Thought the flames would light the way, but they burned away. After the fire, what remains? Just scattered ash and stains of everything we knew.
After the shouting fades to gray, there's nothing left to say. Just me without you.
Even though the heat is gone, the damage lingers on in every shattered dream.
After the fire dies, nothing's what it seems.
Your reflection in the glass feels like someone from the past.
I barely recognize the hurt behind my eyes.
We were fearless, we were loud, standing tall against the crowd.
But even mountains made of stone can crumble on their own.
If love is built on fragile ground,
It only takes one reckless sound to tear the whole thing down without a warning sign.
after the fire,
In the dark, I search for one small spark.
to guide me through the night.
Maybe someday I'll forgive the way we chose to live and how we lost the fight.
But loving you was real and true.
Even if it broke us in two, even if it's over now.
After the fire, I'm still learning how. After the fire, in the dark, I search for one small spark
to guide me through the night.